Girls under the floorboards, ramming the whip in the store door. SD killing from Mordor. I'm putting my name on the scoreboard. Pull up, I've got me straw drawn. I'm rotting, I'm sick when I pour fours. Every time I smoke, I like 4 roars. I don't know these people.
All right, you guys, got a special one for you guys today. We're sitting outside Destination Dallas. We're out here in Allen, Texas. We're at the one and only destination, the Mecca, the Mecca basically of Dallas, DFW. For sure Dallas. I don't know if I'll say DFW, but one of the absolute most iconic, best gyms there is. I've never been here. This is my first time ever being here. They're having an event today, open gym, and then they're having a seminar. They're having a couple of pros, Branch Warren, Johnny Jackson. There's a list. There's a longer list, like 20 pros. Those are just the two I know off the top of my head. Some legends, but they have a bunch of current and former pros here. So they're doing a seminar, where you can ask them questions. And then they're also doing I believe they're doing a posing seminar. So they have like some posing coaches, to help guys get their posing unlocked, give them some critiques. And I think they also have some judges, some NPCs, some IFBB judges. So you can also ask them about, competing and what judges are looking for and whatnot, how to successfully, compete, how to bring your best package. Damn, I look kind of tired. Didn't sleep much last night. It's my fault, honestly. I stayed up late. I don't know why. I just stayed up late. I wasn't tired. I only slept like 4.5 hours. I woke up feeling pretty good, considering I only slept 4.5 hours. I felt worse on days where I've slept more. Where I've slept like 9 hours, 10 hours, even 8 hours sometimes. I don't wake up feeling as well rested as I do today, surprisingly. Even though it was only 4.5 hours, so I guess it was some decent sleep. My bad. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I just have some dark circles under my eyes. But I'm feeling pretty good. Only downside is the event started at 10, right? It's now like 11. I think it's about to be 11, or it's barely 11. So I'm getting here about an hour after the event started initially. I woke up at 8:45, 8:30. I woke up at 8:30. It took me a little bit to get up and get moving. Left the house by like 9, took a shower. Left the house by like 9:10. Had some rice cakes pre-workout. Had 4 lightly salted rice cakes. Had some bananas, some peanut butter, some honey on there. So the only downside is, we only had about 60 grams of carbs before coming here. But I think we're gonna hit some shoulders and arms. That was the initial plan. I might hit calves and quads. I think I'm gonna stick with shoulders and arms though, considering I'm not too fueled. I don't have as much carbs in me as I would like. I have done leg days, I've done actually full lower days, full leg days off of one meal. I've woke up and then just ate some rice cakes and head straight to the gym and done a lower day. So I'm not saying it's not doable. I might ask someone. I might ask somebody, what they think I should hit. I'll let them decide, maybe. But as of right now, shoulders and arms is the plan. I'm gonna head inside here in a minute. I need to use the restroom. Pre is mostly done. I have a little bit, maybe like 2-3 ounces of liquid left pre. So I'm gonna finish that right now. Stims are not hitting how I would like. They didn't hit like I would like yesterday either. So, the lack of sleep, the lack of good sleep, and being like adequately rested, enough to what I need, because I might need a little bit more than the average person, considering how I train. I might need a little bit more than the average person, considering how I train. So we're not adequately rested. You know, everything's not optimal right now, but it doesn't matter. You know, there's an event today. Get to train here for free. You know, open gym here at Destination Dallas. I've never been here. You know, I've always wanted to come. It's a 30-minute drive for me, and on top of that, you know, to come here on a regular day, it's like $25. Not to say I haven't gone to gyms and paid, you know, damn near $30, $20, $15 to get in. But it is a bit of a drive for me, so I tend to, I don't know, I just haven't came here. But here we are. It's going to be my first time ever being here. Might be packed, I don't know. But if it is, it's going to be mostly like-minded people, you know, people similar to me, people who take training very seriously, who are passionate about it, you know, people who train hard, you know, who train insane, who train crazy, you know, they're obsessed with bodybuilding. So I think I'll fit right in, you know, I won't stick out like a sore thumb like I typically do. Got the Gasp on, you see, got the Gasp on, you know, Gasp event, Better Bodies event, of course. Better Bodies, Gasp gym. I'm gonna head straight to the locker rooms, wherever they are. I gotta use the restroom. It's gonna be a good one. I kind of want to press some heavy dumbbells on overhead press today, you know. I've been sticking to machine overhead presses. It's been maybe like 2 or 3 shoulders and arm sessions since I've done. I think we're gonna press some heavy dumbbells overhead today, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna head inside now. I'll see you guys on those. I'll see you guys on the first warm-up on the last warm-up, my bad, not the first one. I'll see you guys on the last warm-up of the first movement. It's going to be some rear delt flies for today. We're going to start with shoulders. Yeah, we're going to start with shoulders. So I'll see you guys on that last warm-up set. If not, the working sets.
All right, so did rear delts. Didn't film that. We're here in the prime overhead press. 70 pounds. Bottom pay, 45 on the mid pay. I just did one set. We did 55 on the middle pay. No, 55 on the bottom. No. Yeah, 55 on the middle. Same 70 on the bottom. I got 5 reps. Obviously that was heavier than this. So I'm gonna drop down. I'm not happy getting 5 reps. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna hit another 2 sets right here. And it should be easier since we dropped the 10, you know. We got primed with the heavier set. So we gotta be 7 on this first set to hit a progression. Oh! 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 Come on. Fuck. Let's go. That's a plus one right there. We took that first set from 7 reps to 8. Now in the second one, last time we got 5. So to beat that, to get a plus one, all we gotta do is 6. I took some non-stim pre, or low stim actually. I'll show you guys. There's a vendor here. Daily pre. It's mainly just pump and focus. It's got 1/2 gram of alpha yellow, so it's got a little bit of stims. But you know, we should get a nasty pump. Some good focus from that. Gotta support your local supplement brands, you know. Gotta support the locals. We got one more set right here. It's really gonna be 3, but we're just gonna call it 2. Then after this, you gotta do some type of lateral raise, and that'll be shoulders. And we already did the rear delt flies off camera. Doing overhead press right now. So we do some type of lateral raise, and then we can move on to arms after that. We need 6 right here. Yeah, we need 6. We got 5 last time. So we need 6 to get a trackable progression. Since I'm not gonna up the weight. Let's get some good music going. Let's go. Oh. 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 Fuck. Let's go. Progression on both sets right there. Kind of surprised, but you know, I'll take it. I'm happy with that. We got a plus on both sets after hitting a heavier set. Off fucking 4.5 hours of sleep. And the stims aren't even hitting. So I'm gonna go find some type of lateral raise to hit. I don't know. We're gonna do some random shit, see where we end up. Then we can move on to arms after that. See what we end up doing today. We're gonna go way off the usual, you know. There's a shit ton of machines here, shit ton of equipment, but it's also packed. We gotta do and work with what we can. And put these weights in. Do some kind of lateral raise. Let's see where we end up.
Boss, am I in the way?
What's up?
Am I in the way?
No, you can be in the way, man. Don't worry. You can stand in front of it if you want. Sure. Is it heavy?
It's not actually it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I know, right?
I expected to grab it and I was preparing my shoulder.
I know.
I don't know.
I honestly haven't looked around that much in this gym.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So we're using, what is this? Jim Laco standing lateral raise. I think we have 100 kgs. Or no, 50 kgs. 50 kgs. So it's like 100 pounds. So let's get that first set. Fuck. Damn, we only got 6 reps. That might be a bit too heavy. Let's go to 45 kg. What's that, like 90, 92? 95, something like that in pounds. Since it's in kilograms, I'm gonna try to get more like 8. I want to get like 8, 10, 12 reps. So rest for a couple seconds. And then we'll go for that second set. I might even throw in a third set. Just not count that first one. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh, fuck. We still got 6 reps. Then we'll just stay right there though. We got 45 kgs. Just leave it there. Rest a little bit more before I hit that second set. Kind of rest into that one. And then we'll call that our 2 sets. And we can move on to some arms after that. Probably start with some dips. Probably machine dips. Then we gotta do some type of preacher curl. Free weight. Who knows what we'll do after that.
I can feel my the blood pressure in my face change from that set
Oh. 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 Ah. Fuck. That's it. I'm done right now. Alright, so doing some freeway dips. Machine was took. Did all my warm-ups. I just hit 70 pounds for 2 additional, plus body weight. We're gonna stay at 70 for those working sets. I'm gonna try to get like 10. Pretty sure we got 9 last time I did this. So we gotta try and beat that. So 70 pounds right here. Fuck. My shirt got caught under that shit. Let's go. See how this goes. Oh! 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 Oh, fuck. God damn it. I should have just committed to that last rep. I'm like 90% sure we could have gotten it. I'm not trying to blow a shoulder though. So I got kind of scared, you know, getting stuck at the bottom there. Pretty deep position. Vulnerable spot for the shoulders. I don't even know how many reps that was. I want to say that was 8. So it wasn't 8, it was 7. Not gonna lie. That extra pre-workout, that low stim's hitting. I'm feeling dialed the fuck in. Super focused. Energy is kind of lackluster, you know. Probably need to take a break from the stims. I think my tolerance has got too high to caffeine. But I'm dialed in right now. One more set right here. Same 70 pounds. Then we gotta do some type of preacher curl. And then after that, maybe overhead extension. Yeah, I'm just doing one more set. All right. Let's just get this second set out the way. Let's go. Fuck. That's it. We only got 6, but whatever, I'll take it. Just gotta put these weights up. We'll let someone else use it now. Alright, we're doing some tricep extensions. We got, I believe 32.5 kgs on the stack. Let's see how this first set goes. Boom. That's a good first set. Good 8 reps. Yeah, 32.5 kgs, I'm pretty sure. That's one set down. Feels pretty good. With that dual rope handle, or dual loop rope kind of handle thing. I don't even know what you call it. You can really keep that upper arm nice and stable. Just extend and flex and extend the elbow. It's a good working way, so we're gonna hit one more set with the same weight. And then all I have to do is a machine curl. Alright, let's get the second set. Wasting no time. Let's go. Fuck. I got crazy stupid heavy. We only got, what, 5 that time? Couldn't even get 6. Well, hey, that's failure. That's our 2 sets right there. And go find some type of preacher curl to do. So we're using this, guess what, Jim Lyko preacher curl. Doing it unilateral. It's pretty nice, you know, it has a pad for your upper arm and it has a chest pad. Did all my warm-ups. I just hit 25, I think kgs. Pretty sure all these Jim Lyko machines are in kilograms. So 25 kilograms, like 50, 55 pounds. They said it's a 30. Going to see how that feels, you know. If it feels good, we're just gonna hit a working set with it. But new machine, so we gotta try it out. Oh no, that's too heavy. I have to do 27 and a half. Oh. Oh. That's it. Good 6 in the first set. That's my set right center. Okay, that's so much easier on the right side. I could have went to like 10 on that right arm. Well, 6 was failure on that left arm. Maybe we should drop to 25. Try to get a few more reps. I want to get more reps on that left arm. Feels really good though. Chest pad. Chest is supported, you know, upper arm supported. Here, elbow flexion. I'm getting a crazy pump. Arms feel crazy tight, crazy pump right now. Let's see how this feels. 25 kg. Oh shit. Fuck, that got way heavy. What, did we lose a rep? Even after dropping it? The weight? That's not even fair, man. You gotta see how much easier that is on the right side. That's not even fair to my left side. Dropped to 20 kg, like 45 pounds. 44, I think. 42, I don't know, something like that. Let's hit another set. Technically it'll be 3, but I mean, it will be 3 actually. You know, first set was hard. The heaviest and the hardest. Kg, so we dropped another 5 kilograms. Let's see if this goes better. I want at least 8. Come on, we need 2 more. Oh, fuck. Go to 6 again. And somehow my left arm on paper is heavier, you know, has more muscle than the right one. But my right side feels so much stronger. You know, everything on my right side of my body is just dominant. Let's go. Easy 6 right here for that right side. Come on. Alright, that's enough. I could just keep going and kill myself here all day, you know. I gotta call it. Got a good 3 sets in. So we're actually done. Yeah, we finished. We made it through surprisingly faster than I thought, you know. I don't know, I kind of just got lost in the process, you know, and before I knew it, you know, we went from doing overhead press, second shoulder movement, to, you know, being right here on the last movement of arms. I kind of want to press some dumbbells, I kind of want to do dumbbell overhead press. Might be stupid, but I kind of just want to see what I can get up to, you know. If I could hit those 75s, those 80s, something stupid heavy, you know, max out. I think I'm gonna do it just for novelty's sake, you know. Might not be the smartest thing to do, but something in me just wants to do it, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. I might do it. We'll see. Regardless, you know, everything I didn't film, I'll throw up my notes, you know, on screen for you guys to see the full session. But we're done here on the, for arms at least.
Alright, you guys. Made it home. We finally made it home. It's I think 7 p.m. right now, or it's about to be. If it's not already. That really doesn't matter. But man, great day. It was an eventful day. By that I mean I went to the gym and I got some barbecue after. So yeah, man, destination, man. Great fucking gym. Great environment, you guys. Sorry I couldn't film the whole session for you guys. It was stupid packed, as you guys probably saw from the sets that I did record. It was stupid packed. Open gym, you know. Shit ton of people showed up, you know. They were having vendors, giving out gift bags. Sadly, I didn't get one. I showed up. First 100 people got a gift bag, right? I'm pretty sure I was one of the first 100 people, but I just didn't care to ask about them or go look for them. You know, I just started training. You know, pre was hitting somewhat, but I was just ready to train. You know, the gym was stupid packed though, but even though it was stupid packed, it was a vibe, you guys. It was a vibe. Just being there in destination, you know, for the very first time. One of, if not the best gyms I've been to. No, the best gym I've been to, honestly, in the well, as of so far, you know, in the DFW. Equipment wise, it was the best. Vibe was really good. The vibe was good, you know. Tons of serious bodybuilders, tons of pros, tons of super jacked guys that make me look, you know, like a twig. And you know, I'm not saying this to brag, but I was a little fish in the pond, you know, right, guys? And, you know, if I go to a commercial gym, I'm the big fish. I'm one of the big fish, you know? And that makes it really easy to get complacent, you know? But just being there around people training hard, you know, people grunting, people making noise, people yelling, people going animalistic, you know, it just made me want to do the same, you know. It made it the standard to push hard, you know. You go there and you're not the exception if you push hard, you know. It's the standard, you know. You're probably the exception if you don't push yourself hard. Obviously not everyone is a pro, not everyone is, you know, a huge bodybuilder. Some people are just regular people, you know, trying to get to the gym, trying to better their health a little bit, trying to get their steps in on the cardio or the Stairmaster or whatnot. But, you know, we don't judge, you know. The gym is a shared place. It's not strictly for, you know, bodybuilders, guys pushing heavy weight, you know. It's for everyone, you know. That's the beauty of it. It's for everyone. And, you know, the the best kind of people, you know, they're going to be humble, they're going to be accepting, you know, they're going to be proud to see whoever, you know, whether that's a 60-year-old woman or, you know, a 300-pound guy or a 15-year-old girl, you know, they're going to be proud to see those people in the gym, you know, trying to better themselves, or at the very least, you know, better themselves physically and take care of their health, do something good for their health, you know. Great experience at the gym, man. Great people. Michael, man. Michael, if you see this, I don't know if you will, but Michael, pleasure to meet you again, my guy. Pleasure to have that conversation with you. You don't know, I mean, you know, we had a small talk, but you don't know, you know, how much of an impact that conversation we had was, you know, and it was great exchanging that energy, you know, having that exchange of positive energy, you know, finding someone like-minded, you know. I can truly see myself in you, you know, parts of me in you, obviously because you're older, but, you know, I feel great saying that, you know, because you're inspirational, you know, you have a great mentality, you're a very humble person. Yeah, man, it was sick to, you know, have that chat with you and shake your hand, man. Congratulations, man. Congrats on, you know, your recent success, all the work you've been putting in, you know, finally showing results, man. You earned it. All right. So, boom. It's February 12th, 2026. 2026, you guys, February 12th. About to have my pre-workout meal. We're about to go train some shoulders and arms. Let me show you guys. Oh, glare. So we have I don't know, why does it look like shit? Yeah, we have I believe this is 100 grams of tilapia, and we have like 80 something, I think close to 90 grams of skinless boneless chicken thigh. And then we have like 240-ish grams of rice. I'll throw everything up on screen, the macros. Then we got the zero sugar, you know, diet squirt soda. So I'm about to crush this right now. Wait like an hour and a half, maybe two, you know, depending on my digestion and how I'm feeling, you know, how long it takes for me to feel ready to go. Then I'm gonna go train shoulders and arms today. I just wanted to make this video, you know, I'm gonna throw this in at probably at the beginning or the end, not sure yet. At the beginning or the end of what's gonna be my most recent video that I'm putting out. It's gonna be from February 7th. Yeah, February 7th. It's the 12th today, right? So it's been about 5 days. It's gonna be shoulders and arms at Destination Dallas. I just wanted to make this video, you know, to talk about, you know, how I haven't been posting quite as consistently as I wanted to, as I planned, you know, as I originally had the intention to. Daily, every day, you know, I'm training, still training every day, still eating my meals every day, you know, still doing what I do, you know, without the camera, without making it a video. But, you know, I wanted to document everything, but I outpaced my ability to produce, to make video. So I kind of built up a backlog of videos, and, you know, just the type of person that I am, I didn't enjoy that. You know, I started to feel behind, and then it kind of just turned into a negative spiral, you know, negative, it had like a negative connotation, you know, making videos. So what I'm gonna try and do, you know, I'm gonna try to not be as rigid with myself, you know. I'm gonna still try to be chronological, as in I'm gonna post, you know, today I'm gonna post February 7th, 26, you know, tomorrow I'll post February 8th, 26, and, you know, so on and so on. But I'm just gonna I'm just gonna accept the gap, you know, whatever gap there is in the videos. Whatever date my last video was, the next one is going to be February 7th, 2026, you know, and then I'm gonna make it a task, you know, to post daily videos, 1 video per day at least, you know. I might try to catch up if I can, you know. I might have to post 2 videos on some days if I want to do that, you know, if I want to do that, and then, like, you know, one day be able to post, let's just say 2/30/26, you know, or 2/28. I don't think there's 30 days in February. It doesn't matter, you know. Let's just say I want to post 2/30/26, you know, on the 30th of February, you know. But 100% I'm going to be posting, you know, in chronological order. For my sake, you know, I just want it to be like a kind of journal documentation, you know, real time documentation for me, or for, you know, anyone willing to be able to see, you know, the day to day, you know, one day to the next, progress, regression, whatnot. But yeah, I mean, if I try to play catch up, you know, I'm never gonna fully be able to at this point. So we're just gonna wipe the slate clean, you know. We're gonna move a little bit closer to the present moment and focus on today, now, and moving forward, you know. That's all we can do. But yeah, you guys, shoulders and arms at destination, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a fucking like, man. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, man. If you enjoyed the video, you know, share it with a friend. If you found it motivating, you know, you found it inspiring, if it made you want to go train, you know, if it gave you something to watch after you trained, or even if it just killed your boredom, you know, even if you were just bored and I gave you something to watch while you're eating a meal, like I'm about to eat my meal, you know, watch some YouTube, how I typically do. Leave a like, man. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel, man. Share it with a friend. Hit the notification bell so you guys can stay tuned for more videos, you know, every time I upload. I've been slacking, you know. I've been slacking, to be honest. You know, I have to hold myself accountable first and foremost. But, you know, I've been trying to, you know, venture out a little bit, trying to get onto the short form content. I know it's a lot easier for certain people to digest. It's also a lot easier to make, you know, it takes a lot less time, easier to produce. But personally, I like the longer form content, creating it, you know. I feel like it's more raw, it's uncut, authentic, but also it's kind of just what I like to watch, you know, from the people that I do enjoy watching.